Here's a shocking truth. If you're working day and night just to make more money, you're already losing the game. Because in Jewish culture, money is never the finish line. It's just a tool. And the people who forget this often stay broke, no matter how hard they work. But the ones who master this philosophy, they build wealth that outlives them. In this video, I'll reveal the Jewish philosophy of money, why they never treat cash as the goal, and how you can apply the same mindset to escape the endless rat race and finally make money work for you. Principle number 1, money is a tool, not the destination. Let's get brutally clear. A tool is valuable only when it's used for a job. A hammer that never hits a nail is just weight. Money is the same. It's not meant to be adored, displayed, or chased in circles. It's meant to be pointed at a purpose. Here's the trap most people fall into between 25 and 45. We confuse motion for progress, overtime hours, side hustles, extra gigs. But if you can't answer, what am I using this money to build? You're not building, you're just busy. In Jewish thought, money is a vehicle, a neutral instrument you steer toward outcomes that matter. Security for the family, opportunities for the next generation, and value for the community that, in turn, amplifies your own growth. Notice what's missing? Impress random people on the internet. Let me make this painfully practical. Give every dollar a job before it arrives, not after. Think of your income like a team of specialists you manage. Job number 1, safety. Cash buffers, insurance, stability. This is the floor you stand on so you can think clearly and take smart risks. Job number 2, growth. Capital that must work, not sit. That means investments, skill upgrades, tools that increase your earning power. Idle money gets weaker over time. Deployed money learns to lift. Job number 3, impact. Resources you direct to solve real problems for real people, your customers, your team, your community. When your money helps many, opportunities tend to boomerang back. Picture a shopkeeper. Month 1, profits hit his account. He buys a nicer watch. Feels good. Nothing changes. Another shopkeeper takes the same profit and gives every dollar a job. Part to a 3-month emergency buffer, part to better inventory and training, part to a simple marketing test. 90 days later, one has a watch, the other has a second location. Same profits, different philosophy. One used money as a trophy, the other used it as a tool. Here's a quick self-diagnosis you can do today. Ask yourself, if my bank balance doubled tomorrow, what would I build in the next 90 days? If your answers are vague, I'd feel safer. I'd buy nicer stuff, that's a red flag. Tools need blueprints. No blueprint, no building. Let me give you a 4-step money as tool blueprint you can screenshot and execute. Step 1, define the project. Name it, put a number on it, put a date on it. Launch a paid newsletter to 1,000 subscribers in 6 months. Open a second service line by Q4, specific beats, motivational wallpaper. Step 2, assign jobs to dollars. Before payday, auto-split income into safety buffer plus essential bills. What is Benjin but it can't to get their comples. Growth investments plus skill, capital expenditure. Impact customer experience, community value. Automation prevents I'll do it later from stealing your future. Step 3, create a rule for flow. Example, any surplus above my 3-month buffer moves to growth within 24 hours. This keeps money circulating toward outcomes, not lounging in your account pretending to be progress. Step 4, install feedback loops. Weekly 20-minute review. What did my dollars build this week? If the answer is nothing measurable, reassign jobs fast. Tools should leave marks. And yes, there's a deeper reason this works. When you treat money as a tool, you stop tying your identity to your balance. You stop performing wealth and start producing it. That mental separation lets you make colder, smarter decisions. Cut losses faster, double down on winners, and keep your emotions from sabotaging your plan. Final thought for this section. If money isn't building skills, systems, or relationships that compound, it's not a tool, it's a distraction with a price tag. 30-day challenge. Name one project. Assign jobs to every dollar. Build something visible by day 30. Ready to make your money pick up a hammer? Principle number 2, money must flow. Here's a brutal fact. Money that doesn't move dies. Every dollar sitting idle in your account is quietly losing value to inflation. That's like keeping seeds locked in a jar instead of planting them. In Jewish culture, money must be in circulation. They believe wealth grows when it flows through investment, reinvestment, and exchange. It's not about hoarding. It's about putting capital into motion so it multiplies. Think about water. Flowing water is fresh, alive, powerful.
Still water turns stagnant, toxic, undrinkable.
Money works the exact same way. Now, how do you apply this? The first step is to break the habit of saving for the sake of saving. Saving alone won't make you rich, it will only preserve your fear. Instead, decide, every extra dollar must either grow my skills, grow my business, or grow my investments. For example, if you earn an extra $1,000 this month, don't just let it sit. You could. Put part of it into a skill upgrade that raises your earning power forever. Put another part into a business system that generates recurring income. And invest the rest where it compounds silently over time. This philosophy explains why Jewish families are known for business and investing. They don't worship the pile of money. They use money to open doors, expand networks, and keep opportunities alive. Let me share a quick story. A Jewish merchant earns from his small shop. Instead of hiding that money under the mattress, he lends part of it to another merchant, invests part into importing better goods, and saves just enough to cover emergencies. Within a year, his money has worked in 3 different directions at once, earning interest, improving sales, and creating goodwill in the community. Meanwhile, his neighbor keeps all his money locked up in a box. 1 year later, the neighbor has the same amount, maybe less thanks to rising prices. But the merchant, his money is flowing, growing, and opening new opportunities. Here's the takeaway. If your money isn't circulating, helping you learn, build, or invest, it's already shrinking. The question isn't, how much money do you have? The real question is, how many jobs is your money doing for you right now? And that leads directly into the next principle, which is even more powerful. Wealth that lasts is never built alone. It's tied to the value you create for others. Principle number 3, wealth is tied to community value. Here's the mindset shift that separates lasting wealth from temporary riches. If you want to build wealth that survives decades, even centuries, it cannot just serve you. It has to serve others. In Jewish philosophy, money is not respected when it's only used selfishly. Wealth must be connected to the value you create for the community. That's why so many Jewish businesses are in areas like education, finance, medicine, and technology fields that touch millions of lives. Think about it. When your money solves problems for many people, your wealth is protected by the very community you serve. The bigger the problem you solve, the more wealth you naturally attract. Let me give you a powerful example. In the Talmud, there's a teaching that says, a person's true wealth is measured not by what they keep, but by how much they give and create. This doesn't just mean charity, it means the value you inject into the world. Whether that's a service, a product, or an idea. Look at modern examples. Jewish entrepreneurs didn't get rich by chasing random opportunities. They created companies that shaped entire industries. In finance, in healthcare, in technology, these are systems that millions rely on every single day. When the business helps the world, wealth follows naturally. So how do you apply this? Step 1, stop asking, how can I make more money? Start asking, how can I make more people's lives better? Money will follow that question with surprising speed. Step 2, attach your earnings to a mission bigger than yourself. When money flows into a project that impacts others, it gains meaning and people support it. That support often becomes loyalty, referrals, partnerships, and yes, profits. Now here's the twist that keeps people hooked. Serving the community isn't just moral, it's strategic. When your wealth is tied to the well-being of others, they have a vested interest in protecting and growing it alongside you. That's why Jewish businesses survive across generations, because they build ecosystems, not just bank accounts. So here's your challenge. Look at your current income streams. Are they designed only to benefit you in the short term, or do they create lasting value for others? If you want wealth that endures, your money must be tied to something bigger than you. Now, let's go deeper. Here's the part almost no one talks about. Jewish wealth isn't just built in the marketplace, it's built at home. For centuries, Jewish families have passed down financial education, like other families pass down recipes. Children don't just learn math in school, they learn money at the dinner table. By the time a Jewish teenager enters adulthood, they've already been trained to think of money as a tool, how to budget, how to invest, how to circulate it with purpose. Think about that for a moment. Most of us grew up hearing, study hard, get a good job, save money. But in a Jewish household, the lessons are different. Study hard, learn how money works, and then make it serve you. This is why generation after generation, despite wars, exile, even persecution, Jewish communities rebuilt their wealth because they didn't rely on governments or luck or chance. They relied on knowledge. Knowledge that was embedded in family conversations, traditions, and community practices. Here's a shocking statistic. Over 50% of Nobel Prize winners in economics have been Jewish. That's not an accident. That's the result of a culture where financial literacy is not optional, it's survival. So, how can you apply this in your own life? Start by shifting how you teach money in your family. Don't just talk about making money, talk about managing it, multiplying it, and protecting it. Don't just give your kids allowances, teach them to allocate, invest, and reinvest. And for yourself, commit to never stopping your financial education. Because here's the truth, the less you know about money, the harder it works against you. The more you know, the more it bends to your will. That's the hidden advantage Jewish culture has had for centuries. And if you bring that mindset into your own life, you're no longer just working for money, you're building a financial legacy. So, let's bring it all together. The Jewish philosophy of money can be summed up in 3 truths. First, money is not the destination, it's the tool. Second, money must keep flowing because stagnant money loses its power. Third, true wealth is tied to the value you create for others, and the more people you serve, the stronger your wealth becomes. And behind it all is one secret. Wealth is built on education, mindset, and discipline, passed down generation to generation. That's why Jewish wealth doesn't vanish, it compounds. Now, here's the challenge for you. Stop chasing money as if it's the finish line. Start using it as a tool to build, to grow, and to serve. Because when you do, money stops controlling you and starts working for you. If this video gave you a new way of thinking, hit like, share it with a friend who needs this mindset, and subscribe for more. And if you're ready for the next level, don't miss my upcoming video, where we'll uncover how Japanese families manage their finances in a completely different way. Trust me, that one will surprise you.